We are Mia and Massi. We live on this beautiful island called Sicily. Join us on our adventures around the island and making and eating local cuisine, on our villa D.I.Ys and on our simple, slow living. This is our Sicilian Dolce vita. Venite con noi.
We've discovered that there is an old water mill in a cave just outside Ispica. So we're going to just stop off here and have a little look at this water mill and take you with us.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Very windy.
This watermill and cave museum is found on the northern side of the archaeological valley of Cava d'Ispica, just a few kilometers from Modica. In the first room we saw an old loom where they would obviously weave all their blankets, all their dishcloths, everything that they needed and everything that had to be used inside the old miller's house. It was very interesting. Going back into the cave corridor and walking up along the stairs, we came across a lot of old Sicilian objects like these ricotta forms, bells that the cows would wear around their necks when they were ploughing the land, and some old garden instruments which were very, very interesting. The next cave we came into was a cave where they would do some woodwork. So they had a whole lot of wood piled there. And from then onwards, we saw some garden equipment, some little scales and everything that had to do with the gardening. Then we reached the miller's home, which was incredible. They had a little kitchen here in the corner with all the pots and pans, all the wooden spoons that obviously the miller would make by himself, all the stored food in bottles, and then we have the bed in the corner with the crib hanging from the cave and all the little objects. Massi's here showing you how they would wash their laundry with the little photo that just showed how they did it. And then in the far corner on the left, there was a table where they would work the dough with the flour and make bread.
Pretty, yeah?
Wonderful. Look, I love these baskets.
Yeah.
The salame hanging up. Love it.
Very pretty.
Little keys up here, babe. Don't forget your keys.
And what a laundry room this is. Absolutely incredible. You have the natural spring just flowing into the actual room, the laundry room, which is obviously a cave, and they would obviously wash their washing there. They had constant flow of water. They would hang their clothes over there, and they had natural soap made from olive oil, baskets hanging everywhere. Here we come into the barn and you can see that they kept all the hay. Obviously they had their animals here. Walking up from the barn, we go up another series of steps, and you can see the natural spring just flowing so beautifully on the left. We walked all the way up to the top of the little hill where all these caves were. We just continued to follow the natural spring all the way up, which was obviously channeled in a little aqueduct which led all the way into the caves. We finally reached the spring that came out from the cave, and it was wonderful. I noticed that a whole lot of papyrus were growing right here, and it's obviously a good idea to have papyrus growing because they filter the water.
It starts here and it goes 11 meters down. Obviously you can't see much.
Then we walked down a series of steps on the other side, following again the natural flow of the spring.
Posso entrare di qua tranquillamente? Ok. Oh wow! Wow! Look at that! So that's the force of the water coming down 11 meters. Senti orario? Ah, ok. Ma la signora fa tanto pane? Buono. Allora questo è normale, questo è farina normale.
Vedete, quando la metto integrale la vendo con tutta la buccia così. Se io la metto qua.
Quella è integrale con tutta la buccia, l'ha detto, sì.
Questa è la busca.
Sì.
Questa è farina semi-integrale per
Wow.
fare pane, pasta, pizza. Poi già metto nel sacco. Non la trovo in nessun posto questa.
Verso l'esterno viene stritolato sempre più fino ai livelli della ruota e quindi della macina e regolato volutamente il basso, in modo da realizzare della tramoncia sta per finire, la campana con le sbarrette, essendo più pesanti del contrappeso, cadono sulla macina superiore che continuando a ruotare produce uno scampanellio. È il segnale che bisogna aggiungere l'uovo grano. Poi tutta la famiglia dei nonni ed in basso i genitori, anche loro mugnai del mulino. In un'altra foto, dei moderni mulini a cilindri in ordine di tempo è stato il mulino cavallo d'ispica, funzionante per conto terzi fino al 1956.
A definite must. We absolutely loved it. So you pay €5 per person, and you've seen the whole visit that we did. Plus, we bought a kilo of homemade flour, half whole wheat and half not. We paid we paid €2.50 for that, and we'll be making some nice pizzas with this, I think. Lovely. We had such a lady was so lovely. Honestly,
Beautiful way she treated us, beautiful way to let us in, and the way they show you about it.
It's all
nice.
clean and organized.
Very organized.
If you're on your way to Modico Ragusa, absolute stop.
Definitely have to stop here, and it's very English friendly. They've got all the translation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it's a must.
Davvero saporito, amiami l'ammazzaro, povero cieco mio, chi me da voce via, pari a grandi nudi scicare.
Buongiorno.
Good morning, buongiorno.
So it is Sunday morning, and we are making our way down towards the new bridge that they inaugurated yesterday. They opened
New pedestrian bridge.
Yeah, new pedestrian bridge. So you can only walk across or ride your bike across, which is actually really nice.
I think that's, to be honest, sorry if I interrupt.
Yeah.
That is because on certain days, like on the weekend, when there's a lot more people coming into Ortigia, it causes a bit of friction between the pedestrians and the cars driving in and out. Yeah. So.
And how many times have I seen like pedestrians like dashing across, trying to not get run over because
keep control of the flow.
So anyway, we're going there. Karen is already there with, maybe she's with her dog, I'm not quite sure. But we're going to meet Karen for a nice cappuccino, Sunday morning stroll over the bridge. The weather isn't that fantastic. It's a little bit
Cloudy and Englishy.
I spoke to my sister this morning who's in England, and she said, it's amazing there. So we've swapped weather for today only. So come with us. Hello, Stubby.
How are you? Good, thanks.
Hello. Who are you, mate? Who are you? What's going on, bro?
Hello. Who are you barking at? It's Karen's dog.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's doing the passeggiata. Beautiful. It's nice and neat and large. Of course, it's new. Those are the old ones over there.
I like that.
Nice, isn't it, Mas? It's lovely. Loads of people. Look at how they're looking at each other. Who's that? Stubby? Who's that? It's your girlfriend.
Hey, Stubster. You right, buddy? Hello, mate. Hey, Stubby. Ready, ready, ready. Hey, boy.
Tiny little bridge, lovely. Very nice. Cappuccino time?
Not that tiny.
No, well, it's tiny for us. Yeah.
You drive a smarter car.
Yeah, we could actually. Grazie.
Prego. Grazie. No. Andiamo.
Right, I think I just need to catch up a little bit on an incident that happened yesterday. So yesterday, as some you might not even know, I started working as a beekeeper again yesterday. On my way to work, riding with my bicycle, someone opened their door and I rode straight into the door. Thank God for quick thinking. I swerved in a way that the bike came in contact with the door and I didn't hurt myself. Thank God for that. So that's one thing.
Hang on, but the funny thing is, the person that did that
is my mechanic.
is our mechanic.
Yeah.
So that was quite handy.
So it was all okay. Everything went fine. But I will say that now that I started beekeeping, I don't know if you can see, I can feel it. My face has got a little bit more swollen because I did get stung. And now in the beginning of the season, whenever you get stung after the winter season and you don't get stung as often, what happens? You swell up straight away. In fact, I feel a bit swollen everywhere. My face feels swollen.
Your eyes look a bit swollen this morning.
Not that I got stung in my face, I got stung in the back of my neck, but what the venom does, sort of swells you up, so it prepares you. Your body prepares itself. I do get stung a lot, but it's basically nothing serious.
I'll never forget when you got stung on your lips, and I swear he looked like he had Botox on his lips. I'll see if I can try find that photo.
Yeah.
I've never laughed so much in my whole life. Poor guy.
Yeah, I in the beginning of the season, you always do swell up a bit more. So once that goes by, it's like Nothing really.
This week is Carnival Week, so we're here in Floridia to see everybody perform dressed up in Carnival.
Costumes are amazing.
Yeah, they are. So we're here with Karen in the square in Floridia, just in front of the Mother Church. Absolutely beautiful. We just went to see a little bit of Carnival. We're having a little aperitivo. And we thought we'd just give you a little insight on how Karen ended up here in Sicily. So Karen, how did you end up in this little place called Floridia in Sicily? A Scottish lassie.
Well, I met my husband in 2017 at work, and I came back and forward to Sicily a few times for holidays. And in 2020, I came here middle of January, and spent a bit of time traveling around northern Italy, and then came down to Sicily. And at that time, there was a lot of talk about COVID.
Yeah.
And on the 1st of March, sorry, not the 3rd or 9th of March, we went into lockdown. I don't remember the exact date. So I had to make a decision whether I was going to go back to Scotland,
Yeah.
or whether I was going to stay here. Not really knowing how long COVID was going to dry out for.
That's
So
true.
I decided that I would stay here. Much to my family's dislike, they were a bit annoyed. And, come home. We don't have COVID here. And I was like, it's coming. So in the end, I decided to stay here, and I'm really glad that I did.
Yeah.
It's been probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's made me a very strong person. I've had to learn a new language,
Absolutely.
find a job.
How long you been here for now?
I've been here now for 5 years. This year it'll be my 5th year here.
Wonderful.
So I've been married for 3 years. So we got married sort of in the period of COVID as well.
And obviously you married a Sicilian.
Fantastic.
And now you've been working for a school. You've been teaching English, haven't you, Karen?
Yes, I've been teaching English at Madrelingua for 3 years now. Wow,
Yeah.
such a long time.
It's great. And do you like living here, Karen?
I love living here. One, for the climate. Obviously, it's completely different to Scotland. Secondly, for the food, and also the lifestyle as well. It's nice to go out at night and take a walk around, and I don't know, it's just a completely different way of living.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. Thanks to all the new subscribers, all the lovely old subscribers that write to us, and thank you to all our patrons who have joined a tier. Ciao, alla prossima.